97% of sales professionals and agency owners have been doing outreach wrongly. And that's why you feel getting rejected on a conversation or getting ghosted or maybe not sure how to book appointments that show up. What if I offered you to walk through this effective cold DM and prospecting calls and step by step so you can get the best mindset, how that you can know what to say at the right time and what to ask, and providing a detailed personalized script to follow, and how that you can ensure to get less rejection, getting more appointments without fear, stress, anxiety, and rejection being salesy on the calls and DMs, which should take me up on that offer. So watch me for the next 9 minutes and you will see how I break down my weird outreach strategy that giving you the edge over other people to get more clients and get better income for you. So for all of you that don't know me, my name is Andreas, and I've been doing sales and outreach for the last 6 years and generating over $3 million using the exact strategy that I'm using. So if you want to know what is this strategy, stay tuned in the next 9 minutes and you will see what that I am mentioning. All right. So if you want to get my help on implementing this strategy, just DM me, send me a message, and I will show you and I will help you out how you can use this strategy for your situation. Okay. So how many times during your prospecting that you got rejected directly and you feel like, oh, I got ignored without any replies, or maybe I asked the wrong questions, because suddenly people just don't want to talk to me anymore, or they just hanging up on me. But this is all the symptoms that you need a different situation, different strategy, how that you can reach out to them and not getting these three things, right? Why is that happening? The reason why, because I mentioned at the beginning that 97% has been using the same strategy over and over again when they're reaching out on DM or on the phone. That's why they keep getting rejected, right? But if you want to be good at it, you need to follow my strategy that is different than others, that is showing the value up front and pinching to the pain points without have to go with all the steps that other people are doing, right? So you have been focusing on the wrong thing all the time, and to focus on the what should I ask next, what should I say next, what should I do next, that is all giving you the wrong context on having the conversation with your prospect. So focus on the purpose, not the outcome, because purpose is something that you will get directly, but outcome is something that is not under your control, because purpose is something that you can know, that you can control going to that purpose, right? But outcome, it depends on them, depends on you. So there's so many variables to control the outcome. Now, what is the purpose is the one and only to move them emotionally during the call, because if they don't move emotionally, they're not having conversation with you. So here we go. This is a 7-step prospecting strategy. And if you follow this strategy, you get better conversation, you get lesser hang up, you get more appointments, and you can get better income, right? So here's the thing that actually not everyone knows behind the scene, right? I know this strategy because I have experienced that a lot of people actually been doing the same thing. And I was thinking, why don't I do the other thing, the other direction that other people are doing to get better results, right? So there are 7 steps to it. Number 1 is differentiator, right? Number 2 is permission qualify. Number 3 is pain identifier. Number 4 is validate. Number 5, amplification. Number 6, invitation. 7, ghost prevention, right? How that you can do this in just one call, one conversation to move them towards the goal to set up the appointment. Now, number 1 is differentiator. You need to be seen differently than just all other people in the same realm. If all other salespeople or other agency that reach out to the prospect and saying that, oh, you know what, I'm offering my solution, I can help coaches, consultant to get XYZ, right? You pitching at the same time, at the first opening, you lose the game because it's all just be the same like other people. How that you can be different? And number 2, you need to ask permission and qualify them at the same time. If they are not your audience, then you don't have to continue the conversation. And you can ask first if they have 30 seconds to continue the conversation. If they're busy, then that's totally fine. You can call back later, right? There's no need to push them towards it. But if they say, all right, you got my time, what is it about? And you can go with number 3, right? But if they don't give you even permission, don't push towards it. And number 3 is pain identifier. You need to validate, number 4, what their pain is. So number 3 and 4 is like one item, but you can say, hey, you know what? I normally talk to a lot of gym owners, and gym owners basically they are having some stress because their personal trainers they cannot close the deal, and they're just waiting for the walk-in customers to close the deal, or maybe even they just waiting and passively getting people that already interested to close the deal, but they cannot do about themselves. And I don't know if this is something that maybe you feel, or maybe I'm out of context. Just let me know. So that's number 3 and 4. You combine it together and see how they react to it. So if they cannot identify their own pain points when you say it out loud, then maybe it's not your ideal avatar client, or maybe your pain points is identified wrongly, so they're not getting to what you say, right? And number 5, you need to amplify that. So you can say that, hey, you know what? Because of you give me that the pain points of that. Oh yeah, I don't know how that I can get better closing ratio. Then you can amplify that and you say, can you give me some example? What do you mean by that? Can you give me some idea how is that happening? How is that costing the business in the past 3 months? Like those amplification amplify the pain points from number 3 to get better, deeper understanding on that. And number 6, you need to invite them with invisible invitation. Then it's not only about inviting them, but let them invite you to come to the meeting. And that's make a big difference than just getting them towards your invitation, right? And then ghost prevention, how that you can avoiding the ghosting on you. So this 7th step is basically a very, very unique step that you will never find anywhere, because this is what I tried and I do myself, and how that you can do it for yourself, right? So again, if you want to get some help how to implement this, how to create a script on this, let's have one-on-one conversation and see if I can help you with this, right? Next one is the pipeline activity and skills. This is called the prospecting triangle. Now you know the steps, the 7 steps, how to do the best outreach strategy, but also you need to know how you can do the pipeline, how you can do the activity, how you can do implementing the skills. So if you want to get the pipeline template that I created, I cannot go too deep on this, but if you want it, just DM me, just send me a message, and I will share with you this template for free. And there's activity, how you can keep consistent doing outreach, how you can keep consistent doing your activity so that other people can see you as a someone that consistent, that is not just going here and there, but keep going with the right direction with the activity that you have. Being persistent is the number 1 key to unlock more success, right? So you need to take action and implement. Just do this. If you just follow my 7 steps here, and you need to know what a script that you can do with this, implement it to your industry. But if you can just follow this, I can promise you, you will get better rate in your appointment, in your conversation, and you have less fear because you can focus on your purpose, not just the outcome. And if you can do that, the outcome will show by itself because you're focusing on the right thing. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Taking enough action and taking fast action will bring you to the right action. Because even though you do it wrongly, but you know what to revise, you know what to do, you measure it, at the end of the day, you will get to the right action because you know something is not working, something is wrong, then you can revise it back and you can understand how to do it correctly, right? So if you want me to help you on implementing this strategy, let's have one-on-one conversation. Let me know what you need, and then I'll help you out in the conversation if you're a good fit. All right? I'll see you soon.